People think about hula, they think of beautiful woman, long grass skirt, shaking your hips really fast. But the longer you all stay here with us at the Polynesian Culture Center, you'll notice that fast shaking hip dance is a tree. Nice. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing some very interesting trees now. Before our tree, the one we do in hula, we're gonna put our hand flat like this, and then this hand's gonna come up to form a palm tree. We can turn it to the side and let it sway in the wind. Beautiful. Hula was so important to us in our Hawaiian culture because Hawaii was once an oral society, meaning we didn't have any reading, we didn't have really any writing, so we decided to memorize everything. Doesn't that sound fun? No, I don't think so either, but hula was a way we shared these stories through generations and generations. We shared stories and genealogy and legends. Now another way we share these stories was through oli. Can we all say oli? Oli. Mahalo. Now oli is a Hawaiian word for chant or chanting. And today we're going to share with you an oli about kalapana. Can we all say kalapana? Kalapana. Alright. Now kalapana was an area on the Big Island where it was a fishing village. But unfortunately the whole village was wiped away by lava flow. If you go there today, there's not much you'll be able to see. But as kids, we were taught not to mourn kalapana, but to remember it through hula and oli. So today we'd like to share with you an oli entitled O Kalapana Kai Leonu. O Kalapana Kai Leonu, Ualono Kauka O Olei, Euala Kalapana. Vale kaleo eleono pekaie, eleono pekaie. O kalapana kai leonui, ualono kauka o olei, euala. So we just share the voice or the oli with you, and we add the hand motions, and it becomes hula. And my very handsome friends here today are going to be our olapa. Can we all say olapa? Alright, now olapa means hula dancers. Our olapa today, I'm going to share with you the first style of hula that is taught to us, called hula noho. Noho means to sit. So this was a sitting style of dance we were taught as kids to share the story using just our hand motions and our voice. We're going to share with you the same story of kalapana but through hula noho. And that story, or the oli, talks about the voice of kalapana being the voice of the sea, and it being so loud that it's deafening, and you can hear it roar in the uplands of Hawaii. Now I want you all to remember that before we share this hula with you, that we're not trying to share a story about how loud or noisy the ocean is. Rather, the deeper meaning is that the voice of the sea is the voice of our ancestors, calling us and telling us to remember them and to share their stories. So again, we'd like to share with you the hula noho of kalapana.
Ai, o kalapana kai leonui. O kalapana kai leonui. Ualono kauka o olei. Euala kalapana. Univalei kaleo eleono kekaie.
How about a round of applause for our dancers?
Hello. And so we've talked about this first step is called kaholo. Kaholo means to travel. Our dancers travel 2 steps to the right and 2 steps back to the left. a very basic and common hula step, yet it can remind us that wherever we travel to in the world, we can always return back to where we came from. And again, we call this step kaholo. This is called hela. Hela means to spread forth. Our dancers spread forth one foot and then the other. This step can remind us of waves that wash up onto the shore and recede back into the ocean once more. And again, we call this step hela. This is called uehe. Uehe means to open. Our dancers place one foot down and both knees pop out and open. This step can remind us of the rain that falls from the sky and creates a splash as it hits the ground. And again, we call this step uehe. This is called umi. For umi, the feet remain stationary. It's the hips that do the moving. They rotate around in circles, possibly reminding us of whirlpools that can be found out in the open ocean. And as you get closer to the center of the whirlpool, the circulation speeds up. We add a motion called kuku. One hand for our dancers. Oh, please no twerking. Hands on your shoulders, hands in front. Give yourselves a round of applause. I think I heard Alibaba, but that's okay. Hula ala apapa. This is where we combine the hands, the feet, and the voice all working together to tell our stories. Is that something you want to see? I don't think my dancer is convinced. Is that something you want to see? Yeah. All right, a big round of applause. How about a final round of applause for our dancers? Food and, of course, music. String instruments were introduced to us. All of these things influenced a new style of hula, a modern style. We call this one hula awana. Can we all say hula awana? Beautiful. Awana means to stray or to wander. As this new style of hula, it kind of strays away from some of the traditions of the past. I don't know if you noticed our dancers up here were a little serious looking. Like not a whole lot of smiling going on, which is impressive considering they had to watch you all dance. They know how to smile, but that's how they were taught to portray that style of hula. And so that is how they will continue to portray that style of hula. With our modern style, that's where you can laugh, you can smile. If you make a mistake, you just smile bigger and hopefully everything turns out okay. So we'd like to share hula awana with you. And to do so, we're going to invite back to the stage the lovely Langi. Can we get another warm welcome for her, please? And so once more, we'd like to share with you the same story of Kalapana, where again the voice of the sea roaring at Kalapana represents the voice of our ancestors, calling us to remember them. And so we still share their stories, but sometimes in a new way that we call hula awana.